Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about... Well, no, before I go on, I need to make it clear why I have... No, here it is. Why I have the flag over there. As it turns out, it has come to my attention that there's a particular group of inbreeding retards who are still butthurt that I showed this flag around May-ish. And, knowing me, you know me, how I am, I've decided, well, if I'm triggering the right people, it means I'm doing something good. And in that case, I'm all about mining salt. I'm a miner. I will mine the salt. I'm not lazy on that regard, so... I put the flag again. Yay! It's going to stay there for a while. As long as I keep satisfying my need for salt. It's hilarious. I'm wondering if the guy who got extra triggered over it is going to get extra triggered over it. Who knows? Somehow, my support for Israel should be ashamed. Well, on that note, I chose the wrong t-shirt. I should have chosen the other one. Didn't even cross my mind. Probably tomorrow. Or my next video. Who knows? I'm gonna change the t-shirt. Yeah. Either way, hope you like it. And, oh, by the way, I came here to rant about something. Here it is. From PC Gamer, Chivalry 2 developer condemns Tripwire over company president's support for abortion ban. Turns out that it's a weekend, so he has a tendency to accumulate stupid. But I want to make a point. They actually changed the title and added an editor's note on the article. Meanwhile, the article was pretty much the same right around here, which is weird, the way they edit things without... For instance, Partner Studio ends contract with Tripwire over company's president support for abortion ban. Chivalry 2 developer condemns Tripwire over company's president support for abortion ban. Do you see the difference? The president of Tripwire, interactive developer of games Killing Floor and Maneater, tweeted his support for the new Texas law. This is archive, and this is live. I slept not badly on my bed today. The statement already saw one co-developer partner end its contract with Killing Floor and Maneater creator. They changed the title, they changed the description or the abstract, and added this. Meanwhile, from what I've seen, everything else is exactly the same. Look, it's exactly the same. I don't get it. Why do this? See? It's exactly the same thing. Either way, PC Gamer does not deserve the click, so I'm using the archive, even though I already am inside the website, you know? Give them my click, but it's just to make a point. Oh, and by the way, this is an example of people getting triggered over a nothing burger. They want to cancel the guy. I mean, of all the things you could feel annoyed, insulted by in the world, you chose to be salty over a very reasonable abortion ban. I am pro-choice. I am pro-choice. Yes, I am. I have no qualms or problems in saying that. I believe that a woman has a choice to make if they want to abort or not. But I also support the limit to when you should do it. I absolutely think that abortion at any period in time is absolutely retarded. To flaunt like Lena Dunham does that, we had an abortion, is actually quite retarded as well. I even think that many... Shit, I actually hit my hand on the microphone. Ooh. I actually think that many people who are pro-choice are absolutely annoying fucking twat waffles. Fucking twats they are. I cannot stand them. And the idea of 6 weeks for the... sorry about that. as a way for you to decide if you want the baba or not is actually quite reasonable. If you're not sure that you're pregnant in fucking 6 weeks, then you actually have a mental problem, or you have other problems that need a doctor ASAP. ASAP. Otherwise, you're pretty much no, really. If you don't know if you're pregnant in 6 weeks, that's definitely something that you should have a look at. Anyway, let's go. On September the 4th, Tripwire Interactive President John Gibson tweeted that he was proud of the #US Supreme Court for greenlighting a 6-week abortion ban in Texas. Texas. Quote, as an entertainer, I don't get political often, and Gibson wrote, quote, yet with so many vocal peers on the other side of the issue, I felt it was important to go on the record as a pro-life game developer, end quote. That's his opinion, and he is entitled to voice it the same way many other fucking retarded developers voice their own retarded opinions. Go on and do it. I have no qualms in doing so. Obviously, you're gonna get criticism, but I don't see the need to cancel them or pull the business out of somebody else like that. But we leave the society. Then, I think it's only apt that we also apply the same tactics on the Control F the same way they are applying to John Gibson. On that note, I probably need to actually add this video to the category of cancelled on my goddamn fucking channel. Yeah, because that's what seems to be happening. Either way, let's go. Responses to Gibson's support for the ban have not been overwhelmingly positive. Now, because a lot you prefer to... you know what? With Gears of War creator Cliff Bleszinski, which is a bit of a twat waffle as well. I remember he created one specific MOBA game. Was it FPS? Yes. What was it? What was the name of the game? I don't remember. It was so forgettable and so generic, so crap. Nah. And I remember the only thing I remember the most about the game was that it had gender-neutral bathrooms in the game. Beyond that, nothing. That's how generic it was. No, I don't remember the name. Saying, quote, you can follow me now. Thanks. End quote. And the God of War director Cory Barlog asking, quote, how come you want to be proud of claiming dominion over a woman's personal freedom? End quote. Shipwright Studios and co-development partner that has worked with Tripwire for over 3 years wrote, quote, we cannot in good conscience continue to work with Tripwire under the current leadership structure. We will begin the cancellation of our existing contracts effective immediately. End quote. Isn't it interesting how triggered these people get when the right does something that triggers one of their holy books or something like that, which is one of those turns out to be abortion? Isn't it interesting? Now imagine if that happened over guns. You people keep going over and over and taking guns and rights away of citizens. In America, for instance, about guns, and then people criticize you, say, if you don't like it, move elsewhere. Oh. Well, if you don't like it, you can always leave Texas. And as it turns out, Texas is getting a positive migration rate as of now, with a lot of people from California moving out of the state and moving to Texas. Because as it turns out, it's a better state than California. And quite frankly, even despite the mess, California is still a better shithole than the shithole I currently live in. Anyway, and this is the meat of the article. Thorn Barner, the studio who developed Chivalry 2 for Tripwire, has also posted a statement. Quote, without sharing opinion expressed in a recent tweet by the president of Tripwire, publisher of Chivalry 2. This perspective is not shared by our team, nor is it reflected in the game we create. This statement is the opposition of what we believe about women's rights. Interesting. Now that since gender doesn't matter and men can be women and women can be men, so does that mean that we now have the right to actually opine what happens on this situation too? Because after all, men can... So you need a man to actually go and create a child. You need that Y or X chromosome extra to fertilize that little fishy egg. Anyway, and here it explains. The new law bans abortion providers from performing termination once a fetal heartbeat is detected. I think that is actually quite reasonable. Which is at 6 weeks, is typically before most people know they are pregnant. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you think that this is a good excuse, you're pretty much a retard. Because if you don't know you're pregnant in 6 weeks, dude, if you don't know when you're late on your period or something like that, you're pretty much a fucking mentally retarded case that needs medical help in more ways than one. Seriously, this is bad. Just bad all around. But then again, this is also PC gamers, so... The law empowers private citizens to sue abortion providers who break the ban, good, and receive a bounty of $10,000 if the suit is successful, good. They can even sue anyone who aids or abets in abortion, good. The Supreme Court ruling was condemned by the then absent-minded President Chairman Joe Biden, who called it a bizarre scheme of outsourced enforcement to private parties. Isn't that exactly what we have been doing a lot of late? Well, you know what? This also keeps spending. From Bound in the Comics, Rosanna Arquette labels Texas a fascist state over the new abortion laws, calls for a boycott of state businesses. Well, I don't think you know what's a fascist state, but I can tell you that when a company, for instance, Amazon or many others, who collide with the government, say Democrats, and take out citizens' rights, say Parler and many other companies out there, and pull it out because of the desire of the Democrats, the people behind the corporation, that is what constitutes fascism, not this. Oh, you people are absolutely retarded. You have a chicken shit for brains, don't you? Of course. And she also says this. The actress comments come days after passing of the Texas Heartbeat Act, which bans abortion as soon as a fetal heartbeat is being detected and allows private citizens to file civil lawsuits against abortion providers. See, it's not banning abortions outright. Then that way I would be against the law, but it doesn't. It allows abortion up to a period of time. After that, it prohibits it. And I think that is absolutely reasonable. Anyway, on the same abortion ban was passed, Arquette took to social media to express her frustration. At first vasectomy and man, wrote Arquette on Twitter in what could be considered a rather simple, uncharacteristically mellow statement for the actress, given her long history of controversial opinions. Ooh. Let's see. I'm so stunned how I feel my love, cause it should say textile. Well, nobody's going to miss it, and probably, let me put it this way. As of late, everything that comes out of Hollywood has been pretty much a disappointment over and over and over again. So, good. And by the way, remember, do not contact these people, do not stare at them, do not talk to them, do not even mention them, do not even stare at them. In fact, do not even say, I respectfully disagree. And then, because they will consider that not only harassment, but also a death threat. You know how these people are, the pronoun mob of Twitter. And another note, if you see them in green, is that I have a very, very retarded extension installed on my browser. First, I installed it because, holy shit, this is retarded. I wanted to see what it was up. And it's a way for them to report people who are not trans-friendly. And they actually have for red for non-trans-friendly and green for trans-friendly. And I saw it and I thought that's retarded and hilarious. The same way that they are complaining about the laws here about abortion ban, they have done so on the browser and things like that. Either way, I've decided to keep the extension, and it's kind of a way for me to tell what people are based and what people are retarded. Either way, as you can see, green! And this, pulling the plug on someone you know is going to recover in less than 9 months is murder. We can legally pull the plug on people who are brain dead even when they have a heartbeat, because they are legally dead. Without a brain, you have no cognitive function or awareness of anything really, but go on off. How a heartbeat equals life, so you can further oppress women. Pulling the plug on someone you know is going to recover in less than 9 months is murder. Exactly. But the lack of self-awareness of many of these people is pretty much a known thing to happen. After all, these people are absolutely retarded. Remember, do not contact them, stay far away, okay? I'm watching! Anyway, right now that you know about my position in this, and if Tripwire wasn't such a goddamn eggs or Epic Games cock-sucking bastards, I would even give them more of my support. But I find it difficult because I absolutely hate Epic Games, so I'm conflicted. Either way. Anyway, yeah, on that bombshell, if you like this type of content, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. If you... No, there's no if in this case. I haven't had the time, and I doubt I'll have any time soon. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button if you like this type of things and this type of content on your goddamn fucking YouTube. After all, who doesn't like triggering people? Yeah. Anyway, let's see. On that bombshell, have a great fucking night.